Okay, now we're going to get to the really hard questions. This is, oddly enough, one that I thought of and one that was pointed out to me by several readers, and I was wondering what was going to happen, and I'm really very happy that it worked out this way. And I noticed that most of you did not get here tonight alone. Many of you have been, in fact, accompanied by your parents. Iman, I'll start with you. Talk about the importance of your parents and your family in molding you and getting you into a program like this.
Well, all my life, my aunt and my dad have always taught me to be very independent, to be strong, to stand up for what I believe. And I think the role of parents or family is very important in the life of someone who wants to be a leader. But however, if a student or a person feels inside of them that they can be a leader, they can do it.
Megan?
I agree. My parents definitely made me who I am. They always taught me to be caring and mindful of others, but also be yourself and stand up for what you believe in. And I think that's what really has made me who I am today and what's gotten me into the program I'm in.
That's great. Taylor, what do you think?
My parents always taught me that it's better to give than to receive. So my whole life I've been always giving. I've never tried to take anything. I'm not really selfish. So I think those qualities that my parents taught me to have has really made me who I am today. I love helping people. I love just giving back. So I think they really did have a huge impact on who I am.
Dave?
My parents have always been there supporting me in everything that I do, and they've formed me into a very hardworking student. And they've always showed me that no matter, you can always keep working hard and doing the best job that you can.
One of the things that I noticed in some of the background information that I was given on you is that, if I'm correct, you're all juniors. Is that correct?
Yes.
That means that you are probably undoubtedly going into the process of starting to think about where you're going to do and where you're going to go after high school. So I thought we'd get a little information. Iman, do you have anything specifically in mind?
Yeah, I wanted to go into the pre-medical studies. I wanted to be a gynecologist, which is go into women's health, or an OBGYN. And I always wanted to help people because especially in third world countries, women don't get the help they need. So.
Any specific schools that you have your heart set on?
Well, definitely Widener is one of them. Yeah.
Very good. Taylor, what's in store for you?
Well, I really want to go into music therapy. That's something that I've always wanted to be since I was a little girl. I love music, but also I was thinking about the other day being a dentist, which is really random, but
that's great.
My mind changes every day, so I'm still working on it.
Megan?
I've been thinking about majoring in English because I've always been very into literature and writing. I just love it. And or psychology. I think that would be very interesting as well.
Now, what would make a person want to write for a living? Hard to believe, Harry. Dave, what do you think? What's in your future?
Right now I'm thinking of two main majors, actually. I'm thinking of possibly majoring in engineering and possibly sports medicine. And yeah.
Great. One of the things that also, again, was a recurring point in the responses that I got when I asked some of the readers to see what they would do about this, is that several people asked a specific question, and I'll just throw it out there and let you answer it as well. It came from parents, and one of the things that they wanted to know was what advice would you give for young people who obviously have not found the calling that you have that seem to be floundering a little bit? What kind of advice would you offer them? Dave, we'll start down on the end with you.
I would say just try and get as involved as you can with your high school and keep working hard with your grades and everything, and eventually the good things will come after you as long as you put the hard work in, and good things will happen.
Taylor, you're up.
My personal opinion, through my own experience, is all about environment. If your child is not in an environment where they feel like they can do it or they're going to achieve their goals, then they're just not going to try that hard. If they're in an environment where people are like, you can do it, you're gonna do great, then they'll get there.
Megan.
I like to say to myself sometimes, just try your best every day, and that really encourages me. It's very simple, but it just tells me to just keep trying every day, and eventually you'll get where you want to be.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to congratulate our 4 students who have been joining us tonight. One of the things that I wanted to remark upon is that one thing that I am always told is that writing and being in the background is something different, but I've always been told if you really want to scare a young person, tell them that they're going to have to speak in front of a group. And I have to comment and congratulate all of you on how well-spoken you are. I would imagine you all have tremendous writing skills, which is something that I would certainly appreciate. John, if I could, I'd come back to you for a final comment. We have this year's group of winners. I noticed in tying in with the idea that these are all juniors, is that do you specifically target classes, or is any class, any grade level eligible?
Yes, we specifically target the juniors.
Okay.
And there's a lot of reasons for that, some of which is developmental. We want to have a certain level of experience that they can draw on. And of course, we hope that the good ones come here to Widener.
Yeah. We'll go now to what we refer to, the way we close the show every week, we call this the lightning round. And what it is I ask a question of the panel, and we go right down the line. And since we've been starting on the ends, we'll start in the middle this time. So we'll go to Megan, and we'll start with you. And the question is, and it's obviously unfair because you get put on the spot while the other ones get to think about what their answer is going to be. But the answer is I'm sure that you will have something in mind. And the question is simply this. Tell the people out there who are reviewing DelcoTimes.com something that they do not know about young people in Delaware County.
I think that we really aren't as you think we are. We really do care about others, even though we are typically portrayed, I know we already talked about this, we are typically portrayed as like just mindless and very selfish and like the me generation.
That's only the Philadelphia newspapers. They don't do that in Delaware.
But I do think we care about others. I see this every day. Everyone's just so caring and loving towards one another, and I do think, I know older generations don't really have much hope for us, but I do.
Well, that's good to know. Megan, what do you think? Something that people don't really know about young kids today?
Taylor.
Oh, Taylor, my mistake.
It's okay. I think that there are a lot of kids that are willing to be better. They just need an opportunity for that. So I think if there's more opportunities, that they could be better. So I think that something that people don't know is that even the bad ones like to be good.
Well, that's great. Dave?
I would like to say that we're kids in Delco are really, they're hardworking, and they've always been there to try their best, and I feel like we're portrayed as lazy almost, but a lot of kids are just keep trying to do their best and try and get to where they want to be.
Iman, you get the last word.
Well, I agree with everyone. I believe that all the kids in Delco all have the commitment and like the feel to work hard, and they always put a significant amount of work in what they do, and sometimes some things are harder for them. That's why they seem lazy or not good at it. But I do believe that they try very hard, and I do believe that the Delco kids are very accepting people.
Well, there it is, proof that there are tremendous young people here in Delaware County. They are taking part in this program, and they have been named Widener University High School Leadership Awards. My thanks again to Iman Elkashab from Marple Newtown High School, Megan Bevilacqua of Havertown, she's a junior at Marian Mercy Academy, Taylor Forza of Havertown, the pride of the Woodland School, and Dave McCann, a junior at Springfield High School. This is part of our special partnership that we've been undertaking with Widener University. We are going to be back next month. We are live every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. We'll be back next Wednesday night. We'll talk to you then. Thanks.